Welcome back to Think Cosmos, where we ponder the universe's deepest secrets and wonders. In early May 2024, Earth was hit by something extraordinary. Not a war, not a disaster, but a cosmic event of breathtaking beauty and immense scientific significance. A series of massive solar eruptions transformed our skies into a swirling palette of green, red, and violet light. This wasn't just an aurora show. It was the most powerful geomagnetic storm in over 2 decades. The event began with a sunspot group so large it was visible to the naked eye through protective filters. This region, designated R3664, was a beast, stretching over 17 times the width of Earth. Over the course of several days, this active solar region fired off at least 6 major coronal mass ejections, CS, giant explosions of plasma and magnetic field that hurled billions of tons of solar material into space. Normally, a single CME might glance past Earth and cause minor geomagnetic ripples. But this time, the CMEs came in rapid succession and merged into a cannibal CEA, a phenomenon where faster eruptions overtake earlier ones, combining into a single hypercharged blast. When this supercharged cloud of solar plasma slammed into Earth's magnetosphere on May 10th, it triggered a G5-level geomagnetic storm, the most extreme category on the NOAA scale. Within hours, the planet's magnetic field began to shimmer. Charged solar particles rained down along magnetic lines, colliding with atmospheric gases and lighting up the sky in electric hues. What made this storm historic wasn't just its intensity, it was its reach. Auroras were seen at latitudes that rarely, if ever, witnessed them. People in Spain, Italy, India, Mexico, and even parts of the Caribbean looked up and gasped as vibrant green and crimson light danced across the heavens. In the United States, auroras were visible deep into Texas and Florida, states that normally never see these displays. Even in urban centers drowned by light pollution, faint glows and time-lapse bursts of color became visible to the naked eye. Thanks to smartphone cameras and social media, the Aurora storm became a global event. Within minutes, millions of photos and videos flooded the internet. Entire communities gathered in parks, backyards, and rooftops to witness a sky transformed. For many, it was their first, and perhaps only, experience seeing an aurora. And for scientists, it was a treasure trove of data, contributed not only by satellites and observatories, but by everyday people from nearly every continent. The May 2024 superstorm was more than a pretty light show. It was a cosmic wake-up call. Powerful geomagnetic storms like this can have serious consequences. They have the potential to disrupt GPS systems, jam radio communications, and even knock out power grids, especially in northern countries like Canada or Norway. Airlines had to reroute polar flights, satellite operators went on alert, and some Starlink satellites experienced temporary disruptions. It's also a reminder of how dependent modern civilization is on fragile space-based infrastructure. Our communication systems, navigation tools, even financial markets are deeply tied to satellites and power grids vulnerable to solar storms. In 1989, a geomagnetic event caused a massive blackout in Quebec. Tachi. Had the May 2024 storm hit with slightly more intensity or magnetic orientation, we could have seen similar large-scale outages. This event also highlighted the importance of space weather forecasting. Just as we track hurricanes, scientists now closely monitor solar activity to provide advanced warnings. And with the sun approaching the peak of its 11-year solar cycle, more intense activity is expected in 2025 and beyond. But beyond the science and the warnings, this storm gave humanity something rare, a shared moment of wonder. In a time of global division and noise, people across countries, languages, and beliefs looked up and watched the same sky ignite. For a night, or several, Earth's people were united by a cosmic spectacle billions of years in the making. We often forget that we live under a star, a chaotic, roiling fusion engine whose moods ripple across the solar system. Events like this remind us of that cosmic connection, and just how beautifully and dangerously intertwined our lives are with the universe above.